We are just back from seeing the devastation of that wildfire in Lahaina firsthand. And tonight we're learning shocking new details that reveal Maui residents aren't just dealing with a monumental natural disaster, but also a disastrous response. CBS News has learned that Maui's emergency operations chief had no disaster experience. Well, why does that matter? Because it's his department that's responsible for setting off the warning sirens. For the first time since the early hours of the tragedy, the main Lahaina road is now open, allowing residents to see what's left. There are now at least 40 cadaver dogs helping with the search, going block after block of burnt-out homes and cars, looking for the hundreds of people that are still unaccounted for. The White House announcing today that the president and First Lady will travel to Maui on Monday to survey the destruction and meet with first responders and survivors. We have team coverage of the disaster, and CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti will start us off from Lahaina. Good evening, Jonathan.
And good evening to you, Norah. The town has reopened, and tonight thousands of people are returning home to scenes of devastation like this. But what many have also found is a local emergency response that sources tell us have hampered the recovery effort.
Tonight, with the death toll mounting, the road to recovery is long and painful.
It's haunting to live. I feel the sorrow in the way that they pass.
The massive fire that tore through Lahaina last Tuesday at a mile a minute stopped right at Kalani Ross's property line. Everything south of her home was torched.
What separated you from this fate?
I don't know.
She evacuated before the worst of the firestorm hit.
And when you saw your neighborhood looking like this, what went on in your mind?
I had yet to hear of the stories of the people who ran for their lives. We're so grateful.
And we're here on the main road that cuts through town, and this is the kind of devastation that we're seeing. We're talking miles and miles of destruction, entire neighborhoods reduced to ash. 80% of this community was destroyed, and we know so many people were inside at the time. FEMA is now searching for the missing.
Unlike a hurricane or a tornado where there's a lot of building left, what we're dealing here with is a totality of destruction.
The county is under investigation for its response last week. Survivors say most residents were not evacuated, and many then waited days for help to arrive. And tonight, CBS News has learned Maui's emergency operations chief had no background in disaster response, getting the job over 40 applicants, according to Maui Now. It's estimated that it will cost more than $5.5 billion to rebuild Maui County. And for those who have lost their homes, now there's concern they'll lose their ancestral land to predatory developers.
How important is this land?
It's our home. It's our culture. It's our history.
For now, paradise hangs by a thread as families still search for loved ones.
And the governor has proposed a pause on home sales, but at this point, it is just a promise. And as residents see destruction like this for the first time, tonight they are desperately demanding action and answers, Norah.
And they deserve those answers. Jonathan Vigliotti, thank you so much.